Something I want the world to know about being a server is I'm not getting paid minimum wage. I'm getting paid $2.62 an hour to put up with running around, you acting like you are my only table, my only customer. You're the only drink I have to refill. You're the only plate I have to bring to a table. My tips do matter. I enjoy not sitting at a desk. I enjoy meeting different people. I enjoy our food, so it's kind of a perk to have food here whenever you're hungry.
When I started doing it, I realized it was really easy money, and you get to talk to new people all the time. You're never bored. Well, sometimes you're bored, but not really. And I couldn't have a desk job, and then I got stuck in it.
I get paid $2.62 an hour.
That's a whole bunch, ain't it?
Oh yeah. I had this amazing couple that came and sat down. They ordered beer, they ordered appetizers, they ordered entrees, and desserts. The lady, I thought, went to the bathroom. The man asked for a to-go box. Whenever I came back to the table, they were gone. They had walked out, and I got to pay for more than half of their food.
Most places, like Walmart, Target, something like that, you get a job there or any other place, you're going to wait a good 2 weeks, maybe even 3 to get your first paycheck because you're in training, all that stuff. What are you going to do for the 3 weeks in between then? So us living day by day, it's almost impossible to save up for a paycheck and stuff like that. We basically all get stuck in it. That's why you see so many older servers, like 40s and 50s. What are they still doing here? That's why. Like I say, you're never bored, and you always have people to talk to. And some places you find people that are a lot like you, and it makes working fun, you know, and it's a good teamwork and stuff like that. You're never lonely. You always have something to do. Most of them. You do have tip out. It depends how much alcohol you sell per night, because sometimes you do have to tip out quite a bit. And if somebody doesn't tip you, sometimes you still have to tip out on that table. So sometimes you have to pay people to stiff you. And you don't order any alcohol. You still have to tip out a percentage of your sales, no matter what. I mean, it's fair because they do the work, but, you know, on the tables that you don't do it for, I think, I don't know. I've been a bartender, so I've been on the other side, and I know why it's awesome, but then when you're a server, you're like, oh man, I wish I could keep that extra $10 I had to give out today. So,
well, you take it and say one table leaves me $2 because they think that a different table left me 10, but if every table is thinking that, it takes a while to add up. We also have a thing called tip share. I don't keep all of my tips. It goes to Shorty Smalls, to the company itself, percentage of my tips every day. So if I had $70 in my tip jar, I'm actually going to leave with, say, $50. Tips are the way that I make my living. Like I said, I make $2.62 an hour. Tips are my paycheck. My paycheck ranges from $20 to $60, depending on how much I made those 2 weeks, because your tips that you claim, you have to claim tips for the IRS, and they take taxes out of your tips, your daily tips.
there was this guy, while I was introducing myself, I was trying to be cute, you know, trying to make him smile and everything like that. He was an older gentleman, and he had his daughters and his son with him. And I said, hi, how are you doing? My name is, and then he just goes, Lemonade. And I was like, hi, Lemonade, how are you doing? I'm Jay, nice to meet you. And that didn't make him very happy at all. And his daughters are trying to be like, oh, she's just trying to be nice, it's okay. So every time I started talking to him, he just interrupted me, you know, right away. And he ate half his food, and then he just left it alone. So I asked him if he wanted to go box, and he said, yeah. And then I went to take the plate because I was going to bag it up for him. He smacked me. Like I was a 2-year-old that just grabbed a cookie off a shelf.